Ahoy dalmatians, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. So we just started yesterday and let me continue where I left off. And we are currently here in this area where I want to get my ID that I then later can get to that area where the mayor wants me to go into the Automech Repair Center. Exactly. So let's not waste time. Let's not waste time and check out everything here. Door spirit shut. What do we have here? Recipes. Can we sell? Nice, we can sell here. Fix green screen. What's not okay? You mean the microphone or do you mean something else? Hi Doom, how you doing? Hi Ness, how you doing? Hi Peach, how you doing? Hope there's a corner. Oh yeah, right, thank you. Thanks for telling me. I think it's okay now. Hi Lovely Tech, how you doing? Hello. Thanks for the lurk, Pete. Thanks for telling me, Dobe. Very much appreciated. Still like a flashlight? Oh, that was a grenade. Hi Vermilion, how you doing? Moore made what he likely thought was a joke in the barracks. During this refrain, he slyly referenced a document that has yet remained uncensored on his terminal. Whether this lapse was caused by sheer hubris on the subconscious seat of antisocial behavior is unknown. Nevertheless, it is a clear violation of the trust placed upon him by the council. Recommend mental refreshment followed by transfer to another division. Johnson spoke in his sleep last night, words that sounded vaguely of his duties within the ministry. This may show a proclivity towards either unwitting disclosure or deep-rooted discontentment. Recommend mental refreshment. Adams confessed that he's having trouble sleeping because he can't stop thinking about being watched through the newly installed two-way glass. Undoubtedly, this is a sign of guilty conscience. Recommend mental refreshment.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day of the week.
Nice. Peach, thank you so much for stream streak of 10. When the sun sets at you, better have to get up and work. Yeah. I mean, you got this though. Not even 5 minutes, she blows herself up. Yeah. It was close, wasn't it? Okay, now I should be able to go in here. Why do they have skulls?
Emergency protocols ready. Reclassifying friendly fire as unfriendly.
Doesn't matter, we got him. So there are sneak attacks. Last time I couldn't sneak attack. I don't live anymore in Germany. I went to Canada. Ah, nice. Hope you like it there. Wouldn't be my cup of tea, but I hope you do like it there. Okay. Yeah, somebody's fighting in there.
Ain't as tough as you thought.
Enos.
Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Hi, girl. Da, da, da. Come over here before you get yourself killed first. Let me loot, please. Hi, Enos.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
Are you some kind of hunter?
If the occasion calls for it. But I fancy myself something of a biologist. Or, at least I used to. Me and raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here?
Nosy, yeah?
You're in the middle of a war zone, friend. Anyone who ain't asking questions is instead asking for a bullet in the back. I'm Inez Silung, Auntie's choice. Former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial troubleshooter. Minister Milver Street of Fairfield sent me here to retrieve some information. Not my most exciting assignment, but suppose we can't expect much with the stalemate on this island. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none.
There was a weird mic sound. I think it was because I changed my microphone position. I like it there. Nice, that's good too. Love that for you. Why is this place littered with raptidons anyway? There's nothing here but paperwork.
When there's paperwork, there's enemy secrets. And dropping raptidons on the place is a quick way to stop any personnel keen on destroying those secrets before we find them. It's a kinder fate than if they survived. Allowing us to walk off with this intel would surely land any survivor in front of the firing squad. Or sentimental refreshment.
Mental refreshment?
As far as I can tell, it's the polite name for re-education camp. If you've got the misfortune of being protectorate, you live under the watchful eye of the sentinels. You even think of stepping out of line, they pay you a visit and send you off. To where exactly, I ain't sure. But you'll be getting obedience kicked into you. And apparently there's some highly sensitive intel about mental refreshment hereabouts. The minister sent me here to find it.
I'm surprised you would send a grafted soldier here. I don't think I've seen many of you around.
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
The first thing I did in Canada is looking for a music room in a Holly. I wouldn't have thought anything else from you do. Not making fun, just conversation.
Sorry. Guess I'm just used to folks staring real hard and then steering clear. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
And now you're looking for a chance to prove them wrong, that's right.
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
Surely a contract can't stop you from looking after your health.
You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter.
Been trapped by plenty of awful contracts in my time. It's not so bad going independent.
That right. Suppose if you've been in my position and managed to do well for yourself, could be an option worth keeping on the table, if all else fails.
I hope things work out for you. Maybe I'll see you around.
Get the feeling you will. Go on now. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting to be scooped up if you're keen. Just mind the raps. I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my contract. Law knows I could use a lucky break.
Yeah, I thought so too. As I said, I knew that you are a big fan of music and motor driving. Knew that. I normally try to listen to my community on what they're doing. I can't remember everything, but I can at least remember some things.
Enthusiastically neutralizing the commander. Consider recalibrating the weapon's sighting mechanism. Engaging combat
Get down here, you mother trucker. Oh. Down, down, down by the river. Hi, Kundalini! How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. By the way, guys, I do have a bass here. My brother gave me his bass, and now I really want to learn bass. How hard is it as an adult to learn a new music instrument? It's probably really hard, isn't it? That it is. Would love to play a little bit more music. I did play the flute when I was younger. Isn't that funny? I think nobody would think that I would be playing the flute, but I did play the flute when I was younger, and I was quite enjoying it. I wasn't even that bad with it. Really liked that when I was younger. You know what I also really liked, which I'm really sad that I'm not doing it anymore? Acting. I did a lot of acting when I was younger, and I completely abandoned that. Alert, overdue deliverable. Our records indicate that the ministry is 247 days late and on delivering critical information to Euphoria Arc. Three dead, 6 missing, 1 wounded, 10 active. Morale low. Yeah, shit hit the fan, huh? Okay, I have this here.
entering a confrontation. Confronting threat.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Oh shit. Didn't see that there's another one. Okay, I definitely need to play more with the cooldowns of my companions. I always forget that. I also always forgot that in the first one. Tonight the super lights are gonna blind me, shining like the star. Not as hard as any other instruments. No, I'm not saying that other instruments are harder or easier to learn. I'm talking more about how difficult it is in general to learn that as an adult, an instrument.
Engaging hostile life forms. Query has this unit.
Okay, I definitely need a little bit more.
Cursor on the walls.
Sequencing
Now the
attack.
ceilings.
They're quite dangerous critters here. Dangerous. Just for cloth? Not really what I was hoping to get. But as long as you need like a kid, I mean, everyone at any age can learn an instrument. Yeah, sure. I mean, good to know, I guess. Maybe I will be able to do that once. Our council has breathed new life into the much lauded mental refreshment program, graduating hundreds of subjects in record time. Now even the most extreme cases may be rehabilitated and invited back into the fold, their perspective less complicated and more loyal. Once again, tried and true methods win out over needless research and development. The council knows what's best for the Protectorate, and nothing's better than mental refreshment. When your troubled friend and neighbor stray from the bosom of the Protectorate, remember that mental refreshment is the best way back to basics. And once you're there, relearning basic skills will be as simple as a second nature. Still playing Pokemon Ski A. I want my shiny charm so I can get a shiny Eve. I need another 70 trainer battles for it. How does it work? How do you like the new Pokemon? You like it? I heard so many mixed reviews about that. Okay, cool. Now we did that. Okay, now that we've done this, we can now fast travel. Oops. To there. Because now we should be able to just waltz in there. I hope. I think we can.
What did I tell you?
Step aside, I'm approved to enter.
You can make like a sprat and skedaddle.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking Protectorate official
she
is worth
pretty.
10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Sounds serious, everyone alright?
Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Sabotage the facility. Okay. Hi Leverkas, how are you doing? I've enjoyed my time with it. It's the first Pokemon game I've caught all Pokemon in the game and got any Pokemon to level 100, and I've played Pokemon since Red and Blue. Wow! That sounds like you really enjoy it. Good for you.
Outsider.
Sounds great. Stealing in plain sight. That was where the hole was from the cave where I wanted to get up yesterday, but I couldn't. Hi, who are you?
Did the authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers near at hand? What a relief. In here I thought myself dismissed as a loon.
Slow down, what are you babbling about?
I speak of the Crabbles, of course. You must have spied those nefarious Crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army.
What if they're just normal animals and you're the one losing your mind?
That's what they want you to think, right up until they endeavor to maul, pinch, or crush you. Then you'll change your tune. Crabbles are the bane of Arcadia, strong, intelligent, and superior to us in every way.
Thank you for the warning. I promise to take the Crabble threat seriously.
You actually believe me? No, stranger. Thank you. With your confidence and support, I believe the Crabble threat can and will be defeated. Remain strong, and together we will outlast the Crabble.
Right, thanks for the warning. Stole right from his side. Hi Millie, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Looking forward to the DLC in February, and I'll jump back to when the events come out for the game. Oh, there's a DLC already announced? I didn't even know. I'm missing so much about Pokemon because I'm never playing it. I did play Pokemon... Oh my god, what was the last one that I've played? It was definitely a newer one, and I think it also was on the Wii U?
Ambient Zeranium levels are higher than average, but within acceptable ranges. State your business.
Are you the shopkeeper?
This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this installation.
Oh, this
Hi
is
Combine,
surely
how you
exciting.
doing?
Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, Quartermac.
Show me!
Command not understood.
Oh,
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
let's see what you have for sale.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Low detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Please just let me buy stuff.
Current inventory indicates 0 copies of item designated stuff. Transaction halted.
I see. It's mislabeling stuff as a specific request. I'll have to add additional linguistic support for collective nouns. Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce. It's what I used during the initial testing.
Yeah, no wonder that initiate commerce.
Initiating commerce.
Cool. What do you have? Pet for your ship. Mm-hmm. Da-da-da. Oh, mag picks. Let's buy the mag picks. We can't right now do anything with it, but I definitely want it for the future. For the future, we would need that. Thanks, bud. DLC was announced a couple of weeks before the game released and everyone lost their minds about it, saying why don't they just put it in the base game? Answer would be because they're still working and it won't be ready yet.
See you soon.
I see. I mean, I think it's... To be honest, I'm also not the biggest fan because it kind of seems like a money grab. I have the same problem here with this game, that we already know that DLCs are coming. So of course it kind of feels like a money grab, if you know what I mean. It's difficult. I understand both sides, I gotta say. La la la. I mean, good for you if you're enjoying it. I love to hear that. I'm stealing so much stuff! That's what I like to do. Stealing shit left and right. That's what I really like. Watch me here, stealing stuff.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and
I
defend
am
it.
really good with that.
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Okay, so I think we got like uniforms and everything, and also on keywords. So probably I can now, that's my guess, go into somewhere where I wouldn't be allowed in. That's what I'm thinking right now. Here probably they see me no matter where. Yeah. Oh wow, many guns. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I can steal stuff in here, which makes sense. The whole room is full with them. By the way, is the game loud enough or should I make it a little bit more loud? As you know, I do like my game to be quite loud.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack. What about you?
Xeranium poisoning. Only a mild case, but the doctors are withholding treatment to study my symptoms.
Sovereign's mercy. How do you feel?
Downright privileged is how I feel. Sick with pride, nauseous with courage, and chronically fatigued with...
Shit. Shit! I don't know when that was. Shit! Volume's okay. Okay. Good. Ah, shit. I was too greedy with my stealing! Too greedy. But that was weird because it didn't state that I'm detected, so... Not the biggest fan right now, fam. You saw that, right? It didn't say that I'm detected. So I do not quite understand how that happened. But let's note that for me again. If you're stealing shit, save often. Should have known that, to be honest. Okay. I mean, it's not too bad. Didn't miss too much.
A right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
I mean, there were only parts here anyway. It wasn't even that interesting. It was a little bit unnecessary even for me to steal there.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the...
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Okay, I can't talk to them.
Yes. Let's have a look at you.
I think the game's a little bit too quiet.
No signs of Xeranium exposure. Or anything else novel or interesting, apparently. Another humdrum workaday ailment, no doubt. Nothing requiring my vast expertise, surely.
I'm gonna skip it. Seems like way deeper than my own understanding. Wait, what brands are we talking about? I'm sorry, I can't follow that right now. Did I miss something? What did I miss? You mentioned Xeranium. Can you tell me anything about it?
Oh, gladly. I've rather dedicated my life to researching its unique form of matter. What would you like to know?
What exactly is Xeranium?
Xeranium is a crystal. Even in its raw form, it generates energy. But once refined and stored in a quasi-gaseous state, its output increases exponentially. Xeranium is found in a liquid state as well, but it's far too hazardous and inefficient for our needs. Refined Xeranium is used to power nearly all major Protectorate technology. It's an amazingly efficient power source. However, it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or jolts can cause Xeranium crystals to explode.
I'm gonna skip it. I'm doing my... Oh, you mean the Streamer Awards nominations. I see. Well, I don't have a partner. I have no idea. I have no idea how they work. I think if I would, like, if I can, like, choose or whatever, I would probably like to partner, for example, with Elgato, because I'm quite satisfied with their products. I know some people have problems with that. But I think I would like to, like, go for Elgato or something like that, but I don't have any partner, so no idea. But if, for example, Elgato would ask me for a partnership, I would immediately say yes. Tell me about its dangers.
Zeranium in its default crystalline state poses 2 risks. First, it's extremely volatile, exploding with an immense burst of energy if upset in any way. Second, Zeranium crystals produce a small amount of gas, which we think helps stabilize its crystalline lattice, but that's just a theory. In this gaseous state, Zeranium is quite hazardous, breaking down organic matter through a mechanism we still don't quite understand.
I should just say Corsair and wink a bunch of times. Hi, Lovita, how you doing? How long could someone survive in a cloud of Zeranium?
The concentration of the gas is a critical factor. A person could remain in a light haze for several minutes, whereas a dense cloud can kill near instantly. Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Hope I haven't bored you unduly. Was there anything else I could help you with?
How do I keep from getting Zeranium poisoning?
Total avoidance is best, but try to get out of the Zeranium as quickly as you can if exposure becomes necessary.
This.
Come to think of it, there may be some exciting new breakthroughs in the near future. Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from Zeranium's effects, though she was having a spot of trouble last I heard. Well, look who it is. Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have a look.
Thank you, Travis. If you did nominate me. Never take notice of streamers' brand partners unless they're really selling it. For example, I can only talk about me when I'm trying, for example, to buy new PC parts or whatever. I'm checking out the partners from the streamers so that I can get some codes and also can support them a little bit. But yeah. My friend texted me about a water he tried from Liquid Death. He didn't read the ingredients and there's ghost pepper in it. Why would you do that? Ugh. Me is dead, tractor broke down, all oily, been fighting with it all day, driving 6 hours to get oil and hoses, and now it's done, shower then food then sleep. Ooh, that doesn't sound like fun, that sounds like a tough day. Okay, the decryption keys I think are something that we would like to have, right? Inhaler charges are used by you, inhaler for healing while in combat. How does that work? Special uniform, peacekeeper. I need to watch out a little bit that I'm not accidentally selling stuff that I would still need. Can I? Let's check. How can I compare? Ah, like that. Ah, okay. This is Saint's armor, okay. Okay, I think I can sell Saint's armor. I can sell the agent armor. Hibernation suit is a little bit better, but I don't have the companion abilities, so no. Heavy armor. That's good. I do like some heavy armor. Light armor, medium armor. Let's not sell that one, but let's keep it in my head that I'm wearing something different. Okay. And then helmets. 12% base health. Some base health of using companion's ability, gain 10% damage resistance for 30 seconds. Oh. That's better. 40% energy recharge, no toxicity drain rate, and 10% base health. Oh. Oh, I look funny.
Well, look who it is. What is it this time?
To be honest, I was stunned at how many streamers I follow and head for recommendations. For what?
Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have a look.
Sorry that I was a little bit. Tonight there's still let's not sell too much. I kind of have the feeling that I probably need a little bit for something. I have the feeling that I need that for something here. Looks like giving out parking tickets for anybody who who parked wrong. That's funny. Mine.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying,
You're very
what's
welcome.
best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want?
So you're an inventor. What exactly are you working on?
Oh, we'll get to that presently. Now tell me, are you familiar with ziranium gas?
You mean those clouds of fumes around the hangar outside?
One and the same. That building took the brunt of the damage during a recent attack, and now it's spewing valuable ziranium all over the place. I could speak at length about ziranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from ziranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
Sounds useful. How's that coming?
Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components.
How are you doing? I was streaming 5 days in a row. I mean, it's going okay. I have a little bit of a tummy ache today, so I'm not doing too good. But besides that, it's fun. It's fun. Imagine doing that full time. What category you should have put you in? None. None. There's nothing happening anyway. You don't have to nominate me. Would be willing to help if you need a hand.
Good. Good. Wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished. So you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray ziranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a ziranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense ziranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
Does the gas need to be from the hangar? Wouldn't any ziranium gas do it?
Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that.
Thank you, Kiki. How are you doing? So this is dangerous. I'm in danger!
Well, of course, obviously. To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of lesser density for your collection efforts. Lower chance of near-instant death that way. If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical officer next door. She is highly preoccupied by the treatment of ziranium-related maladies. I believe that covers all the necessary education for this particular assignment. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples!
Shoo-shoo! Hidden germ. You can just tell me that you hate me. Being home work was exhausting. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. But but glad that you're home. Nothing about the damage seems significant. You speculate that the metal object of equal or greater weight must have been involved. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive.
How do I use that now? Collect uranium for Delphinia. Instrument. What instrument? Didn't see what she gave me.
To terminate test model in self-defense.
Not sure we should get any closer.
Nice. We did it!
My little minion.
Pretty
I trust
incredible.
you've made progress in your tasks.
I've collected uranium sample as
What did I
requested.
tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate uranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
By the way, this sounds a lot like in Fallout, where you're doing the survival book for... Oh my god, what was your name? I forgot the name. Where you need to, like, set yourself on fire and go into mines and whatever. And, like, that was so funny.
I require a component called a catalytic amplifier. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside.
That seems fortunate.
You would imagine so, wouldn't you? Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to Geld his only combat automech. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
What was the chief mechanic's problem with the request?
I'm sure he's just being cautious. Should Auntie's choice attack us, we don't want to be caught defenseless. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with uranium poisoning.
Tell me about this Dragoon.
Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production for decades. I had a model of one when I was young. All children did. You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds. That is the Dragoon.
I get your catalytic amplifier one way or another.
Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove
One
more
way
receptive to
or
your
another.
request. Failing
I'm gonna
that,
find
be
ya.
prepared to
I'm gonna
exercise creativity if needed.
gotcha.
One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed.
Looks like
assuming we
Max
survive
Coffey
the
from Life is
firefight that
Strange.
ensued.
Oh, come on,
Well,
no.
off you
She
go.
doesn't.
Shoo.
Hi, Marcus. How are you doing? Dragoon. Okay. There says it all. Okay.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of uranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days.
Earlier, was it you arguing with the local marshal?
I'm afraid so, and you were wise not to get involved. The marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station, but I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me.
What's the worst that could happen?
Zeranium corrupted automechs open fire on Protectorate soldiers, and I end up in the darkest bowels of mental refreshment.
We wouldn't want that, would we?
No, we wouldn't. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right.
Defini is looking for a catalytic amplifier.
She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a Protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
Come on, just do it for science.
Be gone already. I wish I could help, but you'll just have to find another way. If you need something, kindly make it
about
quick.
that catalytic amplifier.
I cannot abide.
There has to be some other way to get a catalytic amplifier.
If you're so desperate, you can track down our second Dragoon. Damn thing wandered up the coast and hasn't been seen since. I'd have sent someone to retrieve it myself, but Dragoons are stubborn when their instructions are unclear.
What if I just get a Dragoon here and send you after the second one?
First, that would undoubtedly destroy the catalytic amplifier. Second, everyone here would turn their guns on you.
Forget I even brought it up then.
Believe me, I will try. Good hunting. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done.
The facility's second Dragoon chased some Crabbles down. Okay. Do I have that one marked? Yes. But I think that's outside, right? Yeah. Down, down, down. So let's get out of here and I think take a little bit of a swim. Swim, swim. Tomorrow's already Mittwoch and soon I'm going on vacation. Oh, where are you going to? Sounds amazing. Dun dun dun. One day, baby, we'll be on. Let's get to them. Hello, we're here. Can I please get your catalysator? Or catalyst or whatever it was called?
Sorry.
Confronting threat.
Hello?
Agent vitals have fallen below acceptable parameters.
Getting rusty there, Commander.
The commander's vital stats have...
These things take time, Commander. Up to, but I'm not ready. Ready to wheel up. Trigger finger's still tired. Hey, got a distraction.
Meleeing is quite hard in this game. All the enemies do a lot of damage. So much damage! Slovenia, visiting friends and family. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Isn't the 1st of November a public holiday and not the 31st? I thought. I could be wrong. Where's the... Oh, there's the mech. Should be auto mech for parts. Meow. At least I thought so, but it could be wrong. Ah, okay, so for us it's probably the 1st, and for you guys it's the 31st then. I see, I see, I see. That would make sense, yeah.
Yes?
Okay. Let's get our health back up because there's an auto dock there.
Well, any closer to
Here's the
obtaining
catalytic amplifier you requested.
Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it, but pressing on. Just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war.
I'll let him know as soon as possible.
You do that. Anything to keep him off my back for an hour.
Gas energy deflection apparatus. The gas energy deflection apparatus is a gadget that grants you a temporary shield, protecting you from the damage and hazards such as uranium. Activating the gadget applies the shield, depleting with damage taken or time spent inside of a hazard. After duration or enough damage is sustained, the shield will disable automatically. Reactivating the gadget while it is still active resets the duration and the amount of shield remaining. Cool. That's rad, I like that. Marshal something. Where was he? Didn't I already talk to a marshal up in the tower there? Because maybe we get something cool out of it. We tell him. No, that's not the marshal. Okay. But I mean, I can tell him that
Damn
the
crabbles
crabs
are getting more ornery by the moment.
No, okay. I can't jump off! No! Okay. Where is this marshal dude then? Probably in here somewhere. Healing Serenium exposure. You've been exposed to Serenium. As you're getting Serenium exposure, your max toxicity is decreased, reducing your ability to use the medical inhaler without crashing. Okay.
A right shifty looking individual, if you ask me.
Why didn't that work? I mean, I used my thingy. Probably this immediately kills you, if not. Could be.
Combat-related activities. Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Hi, Deliner! Hi, Hi, Kamarov. Hello. How are you guys doing? 4 AM is my alarm normally, so I shouldn't stay up late on the week. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Oh, that was the wrong one. See room and vent gas. Gas venting successful. Flow control system access unlocked. Okay, we did all that.
Suspicious data. Unfamiliar source.
Talk to, but I'm not ready.
Injecting Earth Directorate pharmaceutics.
Oh shit. Hi Moomin, how you doing?
Talk to, but I'm not ready.
Injecting Earth Directorate.
Pharmaceutics.
Shit! I never really see when he does that. That's a little bit the problem.
Protocol syringes prime.
These things take time, Commander.
Administering medical assistance.
Fortifying teammate vitals.
There we go. There we go. Hi Joe, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Wait, why did I even go in here if I can't even do something? Can't do anything here. Frick. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, whoo. Doing great, and you? I'm also doing good. Thanks for asking. Alright, denied. You closed the second of the two conduits to restore functionality to the flow control terminal. Okay, I have no idea what it did there, but I did something. I think I'm excellent at doing the right things here.
Seeking route. Seeking error. Pathing impacted by rubble. Please go around.
Thank you, Valerie. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm cosplaying as a roustabout. I think I just did more. I kind of like speed ran. think I'm just speed running here. Because I'm doing stuff that I didn't even know that I need to do. My guess. That doesn't look right. Wait, isn't that where I came from? No. Ah!
Ain't recharged.
Guys, we have a problem.
How are you still up?
Fuck! Fuck! Whack! Fuck! That was dumb. I forgot to activate my suit there. Oops. Whoopsie poopans. Wait, maybe I can also activate my suit when I go down there.
Come through, but I'm not ready.
There we go. Big chunk, yeah, no joke. Oh, Mac picks. I do like myself some good old Mac picks. Nice, I think I'm doing all the right things here. As I said, accidentally, but... So now I should be able to do it. Save here. Just to be sure. Whee! Oh, now I'm back here. Nice! Shutdown complete. Wait, did I do the right thing here right now? I'm not sure. Hope I did. Shouldn't I have been sabotaging them? I think I did the complete opposite now. Or not? We will see. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, make yourself comfortable. I hope you enjoyed the stream. How are you? Follow you anonymous, but if you want to speak up and chat and say hi. Story's kind of continuation of the first game, more complete new take. I see so far references and all that, and like a build up on the first one, but I don't think it has anything to do directly with the first one.
From the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind.
Little fisheye.
Maybe I am drunk. Drunk off
Not from me.
ideas.
Not that I see it, at least.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed. Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your psyche.
Hi, Cobra.
I'm listening.
I did what needed to be done in the repair center.
Did you now? Because my scouts report that the facility began to function after you visited. You'd best explain yourself, and quick.
Oh, so I did the wrong thing. Shit. Doubt the arc will be a repair in place. Seemed like it was about to collapse.
Doubt ain't nothing to hang your hat on. I deal in realities. Situation ain't ideal, but I can still wreak havoc within the Protectorate by getting you into the box.
Shit, I did the wrong thing! So I did more than I needed to. I did more than I needed to. I did the more difficult thing. Shit! That's what I get for exploring. I'm such a roustabout. I ran into a soldier at the Ministry name of Venus. What's your deal?
Trooper C-Long was one of my best enhanced soldiers, but never took to her grafts. Been uncertain what I could rely on her for. So Milver Street holds her contract. Least for now. You want more info, talk to him. Let's focus on the Vox. Your entryway shall be by way of the bridge. There's an alternate path, but it's uranium clouded. I'll order my troops at the FOB to aid you, and you can punch through together. From there, your target's the Skycutter Tower.
What's the Skycutter
Seems it was
Tower?
recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses.
Yeah, it really gives World of Warcraft armor, yeah.
It's a Protectorate power generation facility. Utilizes the wilds of the air currents to turn generator rotors or some such nonsense. I care more for logistics than engineering.
What should I expect at the bridge?
A heap of fighting. My troops at the forward operating base will assist you, but if you can secure any greater advantages, you'd best do so. The Yaysayers sense they'll soon be cornered and fight all the more fiercely thereof. It won't be easy, but it's the most direct route to the Vox.
I tell your troops to take the bridge once you get in trouble.
Oh, Auntie, I cannot believe what transpired. My troops defied their orders and captured the bridge. Such a shame we can't shoot soldiers for taking their own initiative. Sound convincing? Considered a career in the performance department years ago. Met Milver Street. Transferred out, so did he. At least I've realized I ain't still on stage.
Picked up a Protectorate gadget that may help me get through this uranium foam.
Wouldn't trust the Protectorate's over-engineered perfection to cook a spratwurst. Give me the no-frills, disposable quality of Auntie's choice any day. If by some miracle your contraption doesn't turn you inside out, it'd give you a much quieter route to the Vox. Much as I'd like the bridge's clearing. Once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power routing controls. Mayhaps you can wreak some chaos at the Vox. Step light, though. There's no Protectorate gallivanting near the tower. which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within. Stay intact.
Can I talk to him? I think I actually did his
I'm telling
thing.
you I can do more. I've been proving myself to you. Ain't so sure you want to work for this.
Do try to understand my perspective. You were so lethargic returning, I had you
I think
pre-marked
I
as a
accidentally
casualty.
did his thing.
Do you know how many forms I've had to fill out on your behalf?
Now hold on. I went into enemy territory crawling with dangerous creatures for you alone to get some dusty report. And you got the audacity to complain about paperwork?
No, he just wanted
If this contract
information.
weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Minister let Ines fix her graph, then he won't doubt their efficiency ever again.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
Never could a contract without reading another. Then again, I did that all the time.
Are you mad? Has everyone around me gone mad? This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision, most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Troopers abandoning their contracts, blackguards like you running rampant. What is becoming of this island?
Okay, I mean, on the other hand, I do have to say at least I didn't kill innocent people, but that means that I can go back to the repair center and maybe I'll get some benefits from there.
Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together, we'll be unstoppable.
Tribble, thank you so much for the stream streak of 3. Thank you so
Maybe
much.
I'll earn myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice.
Why in the void would you want to go back to Auntie's choice?
I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something?
Hang on, didn't you just leave because they refused to let you get treatment?
I did, but I can't expect someone else to foot the bill if there's no guaranteed treatment will work. So I'll take on the risk myself. A go-getter attitude's always rewarded. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them.
Sure.
You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once
How
I'm
you
in top
doing,
form, you'll be
Triple?
pleasantly
Hope you're
surprised
great.
to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with graphs for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not
Bye,
likely to keep a low
Travers.
profile.
Take care. Have a
Someone
good
ought to head
one.
back to mind the ship.
Have a great stream. I'm off to play everybody's golf with my parents. Ooh, that sounds fun. Enjoy. Head back to the ship, Belle.
Acknowledged.
After you.
Okay. So, as I said, let's first get back there and see if I can do anything now. I mean, I did stuff for them, but I still don't know who even the mayor of that town is. Hi Rick, how you doing? And thank you for the lurk. I mean, I should get something cool from them. I saved them, I helped them out. So shouldn't they be happy? At least I should get something from them. Should I not? You guys know what I mean? I should get something from them.
Ah, my erstwhile until a more convenient.
Hi, Clockwork. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good.
Yes?
Yeah, but I don't know where the mayor's office is. I thought it was the tower, but that's just somebody. And this year, I think I can't get in, whatever that is. I mean, I've been there already. I don't get it. But somewhere here must be somebody who appreciates what I did. If not, I'm pissed. World Web with a legend. I mean, not really. Let's go up to him again. Maybe... But he isn't the mayor. I haven't found the one that they were talking about all the time.
Look alive! Crabbles among us!
No.
He seemed nice.
I don't understand. Maybe it's at the beginning of the town, but that would make sense. I have the feeling that I'm missing something, especially someone. Maybe in here? Oh wait, I haven't been in here. There we go. Can I just read all of his stuff without him getting angry? Yeah, cool. Buddy, I saved you.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Anyway, if you have hands and a will to lend them, I won't turn away help. This gas leak of ours has proven inexhaustible, patient, and insidious. Zeranium is
Hi,
hardly my
Ruby.
area of
How are
expertise, but it
you?
falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate.
Yes, we did finish High on Life yesterday. Tiffany finished the device. I've got a working prototype right here.
I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth as surely as any subject of the Protectorate would. Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, what say you put it through its paces? Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium.
Already did that.
Be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse.
What was that argument about with the chief mechanist?
Don't worry about Woodrow. Smart fellow, but his cautious nature gets in the way. Yes, there is some risk that exposure to Zeranium will corrupt our automechs, to use his colorful language. That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. I'm sure they'll be scrubbed clean once they arrive at the Vox relay.
Today
That
be on rehab.
isn't our problem to solve. You be sure and come back once you've made progress on the leak.
Already did that.
I hope you brought me good news, outsider.
Your Zeranium leak is fixed.
At last, the tide is shifting. Today, we fix our automechanicals.
I mean, I
Tomorrow,
also
we
don't
push
like the Protectorate, so I
interlopers of
accidentally...
Anti's choice
I mean, I
into the
didn't want to
sea.
kill people, though,
You've done us
so...
a great service, stranger, and I would see your efforts rewarded. Alas, we don't have much to offer since our supplies
You're in
are
Fairfield,
so
aren't
low.
you? I already found
hope these
everything.
bits
I already
will
found it,
suffice.
Fexter.
We confiscated them from the corpses of the scouts who attempted to The pleasure was mine. The automechs we sent out will be a great asset to the
Gotta
Vox
check out
relay
YouTube.
station.
Yeah, I think
Now
the
I can show our chief
uploads
mechanist that he was wrong.
with High on
and that
Life
the Zeranium
start
poison won't do those automechs
next
any
week?
harm.
Or this weekend? I think this weekend. Okay. So I need to put a point into lockpicking because I do want to do some lockpicking. It's not fair there. Melee power attacks knock down the enemies. After spinning for a short duration, the first melee attack performed gains bonus damage. This damage increases as largely for 200 melee weapons. Nice. Pickpocket! Attenzione, pickpocket! Ooh, more healing. Sexy. Let's go with more healing because that's better in some. The Last of Us Part 11 just came out today. I think I have 17 parts and some. I think. I'm 1% sure. Ruby, thank you so much for the stream streak of 5. Thank you so much. Let's first do here pressing cares. Let's just walk. I'm walking. Hi Ross, hello. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. La la la. Oh shit! Oh shit! What's that? What was that? I don't know. Giant crabble. We'll never know. Oh, that sounds good, Ross. Yummy. I wonder what I will eat today.
There must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
Can I ask why?
Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our automechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
What exactly are you trying to convert your mechs to do?
Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it.
Such is the way of war.
True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts.
Sucks, yeah.
But I digress. Was there anything else?
It was this convoy I'm headed.
Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Auntie's, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence.
I assure you I am not.
Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge.
Were these all damaged bounties at
Yes
time?
and no. The bomb certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Auntie's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Or their bodies.
Trail Runner, thank you so much for your resub. 5 months already. Thank you so much. How you doing? Thank you. That's so kind of you. How you doing? Could they have been killed by wild creatures and dragged off?
The only species in these parts that would pose such a threat to an armed escort squad would be crabbles. But the guard at Westport has always made a point of culling them with automechs so they don't get out of hand.
I mean the same automechs which you're desperately trying to find replacement parts for?
Well, yes, the one and the same. Ah, I see your point there. Not so easy to cull crabbles without operational automechs. Likewise, and
how you doing, Trail Runner? Thank you so much for your resub. Got something new here right now. Find personal trapped and lab. Sure, why not? Does by chance anyone know somebody who builds industrial hall buildings? I don't. I do! No, just kidding. Okay guys, but before we go into that lab, I will not be going offline, but to everybody who's currently watching this on YouTube as a video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's part of the Outer Worlds 2, and if you would like to, we do see each other on the next part of it. Bye-bye!